Hello friends, I'm Amrita Sarkari Jaipuriyar. I'm an obstetrician and gynecologist at Garg Hospital and Ahmed's Hospital, Gorakhpur. Today we are going to talk about contraceptives. Contraceptives are the means which prevent a woman from getting pregnant. Why is it important? It is important for the woman's health. It is important for proper spacing and to prevent unwanted pregnancies, and it is also important for our country. Why? Because as a country we are only 2.4% of the area, but we are 15 to 17% of the population. So it affects everything. It affects the environment, it affects the privileges provided to the countrymen, and so on. Now, what methods do we have? We have many methods for contraception. They can be temporary and permanent. Permanent is female sterilization for women and male sterilization or vasectomy for men. Temporary methods are too many. They can be natural methods, they can be barrier methods, they can be implants, intrauterine devices and intrauterine systems, and there can be certain oral contraceptive pills. That is, they can be hormonal and non-hormonal. So, coming to the methods, the natural methods. Natural methods can be very important, and for this the lady has to learn about her own body. That is, she has to know about her basal body temperature and everything. A normal woman has a cycle of 28 days plus minus 7 days. For a 28 days cycle, the ovulation occurs on the 14th day. The life of the ovum is 24 to 48 hours, and for the sperm is 3 to 5 days. So we can think that from the 10th day to the 17th or 18th day of a normal cycle, there are chances of conception. Now, what the lady has to do? For the natural method, she has to avoid having a contact between the 10th day to the 18th day, which is the fertile day of her cycle, and she needs to avoid intercourse in that period. Rest, the other methods of natural contraception can be coitus interruptus, and the best and the 100% is to have abstinence, which is practically not possible for a couple. Now, coming to the barrier methods. Barrier methods are in the form of caps, that is the cervical caps. There are the diaphragms. There are the condoms for men. There are condoms for women, and some others also. So, for the diaphragm, the lady can use it before the contact, and she needs to stay with the diaphragm for at least 6 hours after the contact, and then only she can remove it. So it becomes tedious when for a woman when she is not prepared with her diaphragm. Condoms are easy for men, and they are easily available. They are cheap also, and they prevent both the partners from various sexually transmitted diseases like HIV, HPV, etc. So they are very safe. They are 85% protective when used properly. There are failure rates when not used properly. Now, coming to the intrauterine devices. Intrauterine devices are copper-loaded devices, and they can be inserted on the 5th day of the periods in the uterus of the woman who wants contraception, but it needs skill. The intrauterine devices are of various duration. They can be of 3 years duration, 5 years duration, and 10 years duration or more. When the woman wants her fertility back, the devices can be removed easily. So they are good for a woman who cannot time her cycles properly and who does not know about her basal body temperature, or who cannot monitor her temperature regularly and does not have a proper menstrual cycle. So they are good for them. Now coming to the intrauterine systems. Intrauterine systems are hormone loaded devices. Even they are inserted into the uterine cavity, and they can last for 5 years. They contain a capsule, or in the vertical, they are T-shaped, and in their vertical limb there is a capsule of levonorgestrel, which is released daily in a particular amount, that is 20 micrograms daily, and the lady can have the device kept in her uterus for a period of 5 years, and it is protected. What if we leave it for a longer time? No, we should get it removed in the scheduled time, because the devices lose their efficacy after the duration allotted to the device. So now we are done with the barriers, we are done with the natural methods, we are done with the intrauterine devices. We are coming to the hormonal contraceptives. The hormonal contraceptives are in various forms. They are in the form of implants. One of the form I have already told you, that is the intrauterine system, the levonorgestrel loaded device, and the most easily available are the oral contraceptives, that is the oral combined pills. They are a combination of estrogen and progesterone, which are released naturally in the woman's body, but they are under the effect of the hormones released from the higher center, which are there in her brain. What happens when we take the hormones orally by the external route? Then these contraceptives suppress the hormones released from the brain, that is the FSH and LH, and they prevent ovulation, that is they prevent the woman from getting pregnant. So the combined oral contraceptives are the most easily available, and they are available at all the primary health centers and the public sectors, and a woman can buy from the counter also, and after the doctor's prescription also. So they are taken for a period of 21 days, and then there is a period of 7 days when there is a gap, there is a withdrawal, and when the patient has her bleeding or the withdrawal bleeding, then from the first day she needs to take the contraceptives again. So she needs to take it regularly. Now it becomes very cumbersome for the ladies who are busy and who can't remember to take their pills regularly. So again, we don't have a very foolproof method, because if she misses her pills, then there are chances of failure. Then there are other types of oral contraceptives also. They are mini pills, that is the progesterone only pills. They have to be taken regularly, continuously, and when the woman wants to resume her fertility, she can stop the pill. They contain only progesterone. The combined oral contraceptives can be monophasic, that is they contain the equal amount of estrogen and equal amount of progesterone for a period of 21 days. They can be phasic pills, that is the triphasic pills also, which are available in India. There are biphasic pills also, but triphasic pills are available in our country, and they contain the estrogen content of the triphasic pill is equal throughout the 21 days, but the progesterone content varies. For the first 6 days it is different, the another 5 days it is different, and the rest of the 10 days it is different. So it all depends that what is the choice of the woman and what is her age and what she wants from the pill and what is her physical condition. The oral contraceptives are to be carefully chosen, and they are not to be given to the patients who have a history of venous thrombosis or the history of stroke or liver diseases, etc. And the patients who have a history of breast cancer in the family, because breast cancers have hormone receptors and they can be harmful. And the progesterone oral only pills are better for the women who are lactating. But these pills have a tendency of causing irregular spotting and bleeding. The oral contraceptives tend to cause migraine or aggravate migraine. So they are carefully given to the women who suffer from this problem. The patients who are taking anti-epileptics, they also should choose their contraceptives carefully, because these oral contraceptives are less effective in the patients who are on the oral contraceptive pills. Now, coming to the implants, implants are available in the name of Norplant, Implanon, and they are inserted subcutaneously below the skin in the woman's arm or forearm, but they need skill for the insertion and also skill for the removal. They are effective for 5 years. So we have a lot of choices for oral contraceptives. It all depends what the woman wants to choose. And the women who do not want pregnancy in future, they can go for permanent sterilization, and also sterilization, that is tubectomy for women, and sterilization for men, the permanent is vasectomy. So there are certain vaginal rings also. They are also hormone loaded devices, and the woman needs to insert them for a period of 3 months. The progesterone loaded devices containing levonorgestrel, they are available in the form of vaginal rings. There are certain vaginal rings which contain both estrogen and progesterone, but they need to be removed after a period of 21 days and then reinserted after the periods have started or after a gap of 7 days. We need to be very careful when we are taking oral contraceptives, because they should be started from the first day of period to be effective. If not taken from the first day of period, then some other method of contraceptive, that is the barrier method, should be used with the oral contraceptive pill for first 7 days. There are certain chemical contraceptives also. They are plastic devices, plastic foam devices containing a chemical which is spermicidal, that is which kills the sperm. It contains nanoxynol 9. This nanoxynol 9 kills the sperms when they are released in the vagina. So a woman can insert it into the vagina and the posterior fornix, and it works. But this contraceptive does not prevent the woman from the sexually transmitted diseases. So a barrier method should be used along with this, if to be more effective also, and to prevent the woman or both the partners from various diseases. The condoms which come, they are of latex, but now there are certain women who are allergic to latex. So a development of polyurethane condoms is also being done, and there are condoms available for women also. These are the female condoms, and even they are of polyurethane. So these were the various methods of the contraceptives which are available. Now, there are certain advancements which are going on, certain research is going on. Scientists are trying a vaccine, a male vaccine. They are trying a temporary cryptorchidism for the males, gel to occlude the vast temporarily, and a gossipol, which is a Chinese product. This is also a product which helps as a male contraceptive. But these are all in research, not readily available, because still they are not very effective, or they are affecting the males in their health or in their in their different activities. So, just to conclude, we should know that contraceptives are very, very important, and one needs to choose the contraceptive carefully.